This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. With a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
First down here for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He's got room to run. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
To the air, it's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It's a quick grab. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Dogs are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
Will take over. First and 10.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Grabbed by the receiver. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hand it off. Running with purpose. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Set to kick off.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Quick catch over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Defense is coming after him. Gets into space at the 50. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Whittington. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Stewart. What a move, and he's free. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Whittington.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Moore. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's hard running there through a tackle. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. And That's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Dogs will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. Not a good punt, goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The offense takes over in great field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass, it's Moore. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Here comes the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 39-yard line after an excellent return. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
crucial third down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
To throw, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Inside the 45. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Running through the tackle. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Putting toward the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. We're going to score the winner to the left side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call it?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
Oregon Ducks will take over. 1st and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Ducks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's McCray. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, a deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
The Dogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. Third down. If they don't gain anything from here, it's a 51-yard field goal try. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down.
Here we go, here we go.
QB keeper all the way. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Line, trumpet.
Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
By the running back.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Defense trying to get this stop here and send this to overtime. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Drum. Let go.
Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Steps out at the 22, not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Georgia.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's going to throw the ball. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not